Yeah.
Right? They want to get rid of the majority of people. It's not even like how you think, oh, there's 8 billion people. A lot of you people are going to get evil.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, the elites don't want you around.
That's right. Exactly.
Right? You serve your purpose. They already got rich off you.
That's right.
You know, they already own your mind.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know, so there's nothing really left.
Huh?
You're just literally walking around grazing the grass.
Yeah, that's it.
Making noises,
Yeah.
partying.
Hey, but that's why Bill Gates is linking all of that to overconsumption.
Right.
So he's
your
saying
fault.
it's your fault. Yeah. You guys are eating too much. Yeah.
Eating
Yes.
Oh, the accuser of the brethren.
You're having
Real.
too much children. Yeah.
That's funny. So we got the precepts?
Psalms 83.
Yes, Psalms 83.
83, and then the other. Okay.
Psalms 83.
No, hold that one and get that one, because we're going to go into that one. Get that one real quick.
Psalms 50, points in 21, I'll read from 20.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you just quoted.
Yeah.
Psalms 50 and 20, thou sittest and speakest against thy brother, thou slanderest thy own mother's son.
Yeah, that's what their counsels are, which brother's going to bring out in Psalms 83 anyway. See how everything comes together?
Yep.
But they literally sit down and have counsels about us all the time. That's why these lessons, these sit downs in class, out of class are so important, because now we're doing it. Now we're doing it. Because the scriptures lets you know, don't forget these people.
Yes.
That's what our high holy days are for.
Yeah.
You think your high holy days are a joke?
Yeah.
You guys are there celebrating the white man's conquering of you and your people. No, when you read your history, it makes you remember, oh, fuck, these people did this against me.
Yes.
This is what they did to my ancestors. Oh, no, the Caucasian is my friend. How? He could never be your friend. He could never be your friend. Even if you wanted to be your friend, he could never be your friend. He's your enemy. All you got to do is check his history. And every time you let him get close to you, he overpowers you and takes you over. Destroys your children, destroys you, your woman.
That's right. And then adding to your point too, because they're doing it in secret.
Yes.
And we're doing our lesson. We're doing it to their faces.
Damn.
We're having the council of
They
you
shall stand boldly before the faces of their enemies.
Yo. Kahala y'all about Shem El Shai, man.
That's right.
If I can say it straight.
Wow.
Brother said, but basically Thanksgiving is the Esau's Passover on the left hand side.
Yeah, Khan. Satan's Passover,
Honors
yeah.
that, you know, year in, year out.
Khan.
Blood was shed, you know what I mean?
Khan.
But here it is, he has us, we're our people, honoring his high holy days. But we need to be honoring the Most High's.
Khan.
Right?
Yep. Go ahead.
Verse 21, Psalms 15, 21. These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Though thou thoughtest that I was altogether such an one as thyself.
And now let me ask this. Why did the Lord keep silence?
For everybody? Or you
Yeah,
asking-
everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, anybody.
Yeah, for prophecy.
Prophecy.
Yeah.
Prophecy, which they don't have, they're carnal. They can study prophecy, but they don't fully understand
No.
it.
They don't
can-
understand that they're literally like zombies.
Exactly.
Right? Like Pharaoh. In Romans it talks about Pharaoh.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Isaiah 10:2.
Daniel,
Yeah. Daniel. Yep.
rule within the kingdom of men.
Yeah. Go ahead.
But I will reprove thee and set them in order.
Slacking. And this is why they're gonna bring some of us pursuing to Luke
Yes.
21
Yes.
to their king. Because they're
Yes.
that's gonna get crazy
Yes.
to the point because they're being duped by the demons too.
Yes.
you're being duped by the demons. So now you're gonna have to come to the prophets, pull them out. Okay, what's going on?
Because they're going to
You
be the
said
one
this.
with answers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You said this. Is that what this means?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yo.
And that's going to be their way of testing us too.
Yeah.
To be
Yeah,
like,
that's
to
true.
see if we will bow the knee.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah.
This is you on YouTube, right?
Right.
Stand behind what you're saying.
Right.
Look what you said here. The positive play. You said that, right?
Yeah.
So stand on it.
Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2. Someone got. I'll hold that. Go ahead.
But I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes.
Right. That's what we're saying. I will reprove thee and set them in order right before your eyes.
Hey, and we're thinking of like meeting like prime ministers and shit. No, really and truly, the prophets are going to meet higher people, even people that are on the demonic side.
Oh yeah.
They're witches and warlocks that we're
Yeah.
just like, oh shit.
They don't even operate on the surface.
Yeah.
Their world is down there.
Damn.
Cities. There's one guy, military veteran he has like 33 years of experience, or 29 years of experience. He has so much clearance they had to chip him to make sure they can track him.
Exactly.
And he was talking about they have a plane, or not a plane, a train that can get from, and this is in America, but they can get from one end of America in like 15 minutes to the other end.
Yeah, there's a whole system.
The whole system.
They use magnetism.
Exactly. These conversations,
Yeah, they showed you that in.
they're not living up here. They got a whole kingdom down there.
Yeah,
Kingdom of heaven down there.
they showed you that in what was it? Escape from New York. If there was a deleted scene that you didn't see, you can just go on YouTube and type in deleted scene of Escape from New York, and there was a train that got to one end to the other.
Wow.
That's back in the 80s.
Yeah, but they always show that even in Gotham. If you know
Yeah.
anything about Batman, if you watch DC, DC always talks about an underground world. Always.
So, hey man, this could be crazy. Go ahead. That was it on that, eh?
One more.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Psalms 83 and 1. A song or psalm of Asaph. Keep not thou silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace. Be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thy enemy make a tumult. They that hate thee.
They're creating, because we're also going to be demonized too, right? So they're creating an outcry, and they're putting who at the fort, like that guy in Austin, Texas. Who's the face of it? A so-called Negro. So they're already setting things in place so there can be an outcry against us, right? So then if they persecute us, the people are going to be for it. People are going to be ratting us out. That's what Yahweh Shai said. Yo, your own family will betray you because the witchcraft is going to work super good.
Right, they got the AI pump that shit to
Oh yeah,
house.
deep fake AI. Yeah.
I remember they had a movie that's supposed to come out called Asher, where it shows you like they show you like in like basically like Hebrew Israelites. It was like Danny Glover and then what's his
Kai
name?
Pfeiffer.
Yes, him. And basically, you know, I guess that video didn't I guess that movie didn't come out as of yet.
The Jays, they put a hand on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why. That's why. What's it
That's
called?
funny.
The fucking. Damn, I just lost the thought. Go ahead.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people,
Come.
consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel.
And I'm gonna ask you, brothers, not some of you senior brothers, but the hidden ones. Who's the hidden ones?
The Israelites,
And why they called the hidden ones?
when their identity was stolen.
Facts. That's it. They're hidden because no one regards them as the people of the Lord. So they're hidden in plain sight. Just like prophecy. Prophecy is hidden in plain sight.
Moab has a word for Jake. I forget what it's called, but they have a word in it, what they call us, and basically it's like hidden. Like you're
Oh,
the
wow.
whole people, basically.
I see.
So
Yeah.
they're basically calling us Kryptonians.
History for me.
Yeah.
Took history.
And that's why you shine. Why you're such a royal people, even in your low state, because you shine. There's something about you.
Yeah.
Right?
Your DNA.
Yeah.
We're the salt of the earth.
We're the salt of the earth.
God. Yep.
They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel, Yasharallah, may be no more in remembrance.
Yeah, they're just niggas. Speaks.
And that's the nigger with 2 G's, or the nigger in the Bible. They don't want you to know that they don't want you to know that you're a nagar, right? With 1 G, which is
Yeah,
going back to the
stingy.
royal people.
Well, stingy.
Yeah, they want you to be the stingy one.
Yeah,
Double G,
niggard.
or the niggard, yeah.
Yeah.
They have consulted together with one consent. They are
Oh,
con-
Salaki, I was thinking about something you were mentioning on a point. And also, this is how you know the Spirit is dealing with you. You reading the scriptures on cut them off from being the people in their heritage and the name of Israel. And you're seeing these Israelite camps tying their identity to now America. That should be a no-brainer as to what's going on. That these camps are infiltrated and they sold out.
Hey, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, the water. You just brought the thought back.
Okay,
That's how
come
you know IUIC. They're not being circumspect, right? Because of the way that they dress in
Right.
the world, right? In this world, you're supposed to be like Superman, Clark Kent, right? Because you have to operate in and outside of the matrix,
Right.
right? So you have to know the time that you're living in. It's not really intelligent to walk around with purple garments. Right?
Marching.
You're going to be demonized. Right?
And
You're at
then-
work, you're wearing a
Wow.
purple garment at work. That's not really circumspect.
Yeah. God.
For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee.
Yeah, UN. That's why we don't have a seat in the UN, because they're not gonna let us know what's going on. So all the nations have consulted, and like we were going into, they know this and they consulted together because they read our history.
Yes.
They know when King David subdued them. And we were having fun, especially with the Edomites. It
And
was-
you have to understand, there's not one place on this earth that we didn't rule. So wherever they are now, all they find is our history.
Yes.
Yeah,
You go to
yeah,
Greece,
yep.
Greece finds our history. In
China.
Russia, they find our history. In
Footprint
China,
everywhere.
they find our history. Everywhere in the world they go, they just keep seeing the same people ruling.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. It's driving them insane.
They went to Egypt, it was us again.
Yep.
Right?
America, it's
Yep,
us again.
It was us.
Europe, all over there.
Us again.
Wow.
They not
Come on.
like us.
Mm-hmm.
The tabernacles of Edom.
Saki, if I don't know off my head, but I'm holding two priests. If a brother can get these two prophets tormenting, they know because yeah, it's Revelation 11.
It's there too.
Okay,
Revelation.
go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
The tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites, so you sand niggas,
Yeah, sand niggas.
Moab.
Yeah.
the Chinese and the Hagarenes,
Mhm.
Gebal and Amran, and the Japanese and Amalek.
Yeah.
Sure, and that this should let you know that
Exactly.
we're not on any side. We're on the side of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Because you have a lot of weirdos that are just like, yo, I like what Russia's doing. They're the guys. They're standing up against, or Iran. We're not with none of them.
Straight up.
That's right.
None of them are our friends.
That's right.
Confederate against us.
Exactly.
Oh, Iran let a few black people go that were from America. So?
Yeah.
Nothing to do with us.
God.
You know what I'm saying? They're
Yeah.
still Confederate against us.
That's right. That's right.
What about the Afro-Iranians in Iran?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Jake
Mm.
over here. You know?
India.
And
Jake
in
in
all
India.
throughout Persia, yeah,
Yeah.
in India and Pakistan.
Hmm.
Right? Who's crying out for them? Only the
It's true.
Israelites are calling out for the Israelite foreigners in those lands.
Yeah, it's true.
You
It's
know?
true.
If I may add another point, the scriptures say that who shall pity thee, O Jerusalem?
That's right.
How thou doest.
Wow.
When we talk about our affliction, they don't want us to know about it. Even the afflictions that don't even happen, like that's not written up in the scriptures, like what happened in Canada and the US, what happened to Gad and Reuben and all these different tribes. You don't hear about it, but they want
Yeah.
you to know about November though.
Yeah.
11th, and all their and the afflictions in Palestine and their children. What about our children?
Yeah, and you know what? They'll slack it. They'll leak out some of the information. Because remember, a couple years ago, you had which was okay, critical race theory.
Yeah.
So they leaked out some things, but they have puppet masters. Yeah, they have puppet masters at the head of it to misdirect it from the scriptures. They can let you know your history, but do not connect it to the scriptures, because that's when you wake up. Right, but if February, the month of February, Black History Month, everybody remembers, but no one ties it to the scriptures. So they allow you to remember all that, right?
Now you got the cool Lord coming in, taking away all the artifacts, taking down all the statues so that people can forget their history. If there's next generation after this, they don't have no shit.
Yeah.
They don't know nothing.
Yeah.
They're gonna be the dumbest generation ever because they're filled with TikTok, Instagram, the scrolling demons on it.
Instant gratification.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that slave narrative is because it continuously keeps them in the loop that all I am is a slave. There's other history other than
That's it.
slavery.
That's all.
That's why our people can't grow, because all they think they are slaves. And the majority of you actually didn't go through chattel slavery. The majority of you didn't go through it like that.
Yeah.
Right? Some of you were royals that came from Europe.
Yeah.
You fled.
Yeah.
You fled
Spanish
the
Inquisition.
Black Death. You fled the Spanish Inquisition. There was so much. You had 100-year wars.
Yeah.
Right, that went on. You fled Europe for many reasons.
Yep.
And came here to Canada with riches.
America.
Rich as fuck.
Riches,
You bought
yeah.
land.
Everything.
You built up shit. You were doing well. Right?
Yeah.
So no, all of you were just not niggas that came over on cargo slave ship.
Exactly.
Even though that is some of our history.
Yeah.
You know, when you go to Royal Museum, as soon as you walk in, on like the right hand side is the part that goes into like indigenous and Gad and all those places. But I found it funny that they put it right as you walk in, because most people are just gonna walk past it
And you don't pay attention.
and you have all these other parts that are, you know, big and massive. Because when I went there, I was looking for the part that went into Gad and all that stuff, and then I realized it was right at the entrance. And you know, that's the way Esau. They do this thing to, you know, to hid the history of our people, because they don't want people to know about it. And you know, when I went in there, it amazed me.
Yeah.
And it was dead. There was nobody in there.
Yeah.
You know what? I didn't even. I went to the Royal Ontario Museum twice, but I never looked at like Gad, the Gadite.
Yeah. That's the wit.
They hide it, you know.
Yeah.
But it's right by the entrance. Everyone was gonna walk right past
But
it.
I went into like the Greek section, right? I don't know if you were there. It was me, you, Mike. I don't know if it was you.
Yeah.
And then we went inside the Greek section, and then they show you like the black. They show you like the Hellenists.
Yeah,
They were jade.
Certain Etruscan, Japheth,
Yeah.
too.
Homer and
Yeah,
the
the
other
7 sages.
Greek
Yeah.
philosopher, which were jade.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they know.
Yeah.
The Spartans,
Yeah.
right? Because that helmet that the Spartans wear, it shows you the dreads, not the dreads, the braids
Yeah.
coming out of the back of their helmet,
Yeah.
right? The helmet that goes back to Corinth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Go ahead, Shar. You gonna say
Oh
something?
yeah, Khan. Because even in the news, the more kids are getting dying in the Middle East right now. But are these other nations concerned about the human trafficking that happens in America?
That's
True.
right.
Thousands of kids.
True.
That's right.
True. It's a
That's
good
right.
point.
In South Kingdom, getting violated.
That's right.
Right.
That's right.
Yeah.
But
It's true.
we got Maduro though.
All right. Last precept. That's funny. So
We're
we're.
the one in Revelation.
Oh, yeah,
11
Con.
and 10.
Con.
Yeah, I have it.
Go ahead.
Yep.
No. You got it. You got it.
So
Yeah,
I'm
you
going to
got
start at verse 8, just a little context.
Con.
for them.
Yeah.
Right? The 20s in verse 10. So this is Revelation 11 and 8. I'm going to start there. It says, and their dead bodies
Right.
shall lie in the streets, right, of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt. Okay, which is here. It's America.
That's right.
Right? Where also our Lord was crucified. Right? So he will be crucified afresh again. Simply 2/3 of all people, namely. Right? And when you go to the book of Zechariah, it tells you, Zechariah 13, it tells you that the Lord has them.
Yeah.
Right? 2/3, I got you. Right? Hey, that got you means he's going to judge you. He's not going to plead.
Yep.
Right? Pleading is over when that time comes.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, pleading is judgment, excuse me. Let me be clear.
Yeah.
And
Kind of.
that also goes in covering the faces of the judges thereof too.
Yeah. Exactly. It's a crucifixion.
Yes.
They X'd out Yahweh Shai. Any truth about Yahweh and Yahweh Shai and the Israelites.
That's right.
Straight, that's the first point. And then all the things that I just mentioned is
That's
second,
what
second
that's what
point.
the Renaissance was all about.
The rebirth.
Yeah.
God.
The rebirth of the Edomite in power.
Yeah.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Verse 9, Revelation 11:9, it says, and they of the people and the kindreds and tongues and nations shall see their dead bodies 3 days and a half.
So when you younger brothers break that down? Any younger brother to break that down?
The 3 days is going into.
Start with the graves. Start with the graves.
Can you start it over again?
Yes. Verse 9, Revelation 11:9. And they of the people and of the kindred tongues and nations shall see their dead bodies.
Yeah, stop there.
So the dead bodies is speaking about us in our right mind.
Mm-hmm.
We were pretty much just to know people. We were with no
Come.
identity.
Con.
That's the valley of the dry bones.
Con.
If I may say, just to like side note, only reason why Jake tries to overcompensate by not looking flashy, looking like outlandish is because they don't know who they are. They bring the bodies, bring the hidden people, so they overcompensate by being trying to look flashy, having all the jewelry on. Because when you know who you are, you don't need to prove yourself. Jake tries to get all these things, get all these brands.
It's true.
Design brands, all these expensive service to basically fill that void.
Yeah.
Now they know who they are.
Yeah.
That's right.
Con.
Yeah, we went into the word
Good point.
infamy. The last part of it was, it says, real quick, you didn't read it, but you just brought it up, so I gotta say it. It says, willfully shameful, right? So the Lord put a spirit on them to to bring that out.
Yeah,
Right?
shame themselves.
Exactly. Hey, no matter how much we tell you, but the prophecy say we got to speak in the ear of our people, the people anyway, right? Because it's going to because the Lord is in control. But I just wanted to bring out that point real
Yeah,
quick.
come.
Right? Continuing on, it says, let me read it again. It says, and they, all the people, and the kings and tongues and nations shall see their dead bodies 3 days and a half.
Yep.
And
So the 3 days and a half is going into 350 years,
What time period?
from 1619 to 1969. Because in 1969 the truth started coming out and then we started waking up.
Gone.
hey, if you're in the great millstone, the Lord's house, and you do not believe that, hey, the Lord's going to kill you. That's all I'm going to say.
Yep.
Okay? And
Oh, these screens, man.
and shall not suffer their dead bodies to be put in graves.
So what's that going into?
Not suffer their dead bodies to be put in graves.
And if you brothers don't know, you don't know, it's fine.
Just read it one more time, just the last part.
Says their dead bodies 3 days and a half, right?
Suffer.
And-
Yep.
3 days and a half, and shall not suffer their dead bodies to be put into graves.
So pretty much the Most High is not going to get rid of completely. He's going to wake up some of us. So he's not going to destroy us completely.
No, that's true, but that's not that
Why
big.
do you put dead bodies in graves?
Going to like slavery when they weren't allowing the Israelites to bury their dead.
No, you hear the
Why
question
do you
answered?
put dead bodies in graves? What happens when you leave dead bodies out? What does that represent?
The rods and
Decay.
But what does it
Younger brothers,
represent?
younger brothers.
But what does it represent though?
What it represents, like shame.
Con.
Like, so like, I guess for example, I'm thinking, you mentioned that, I was thinking of what in Tobit, when they had when Tobit was burying the dead Israelites, like, you see dead bodies, like, you don't, it doesn't look good for somebody just to die and you don't cover them.
Yeah.
So the nations didn't actually take the time to actually cover us, because that's what this truth is kind of like into a garment, so it covers you and, it clothes you basically, right?
That.
Sorry?
What do you mean by that? It clothes. Yeah. What do you mean by that?
Like identity basically.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. So they saw dead bodies walking around. They know who we are. We went to and they study our history, and they need to tell us this is who we are. They told us we're a no people. So that's what that's going into. So read that last part again.
Just gonna add
Yeah.
just because also to what the other was saying about when you put the body in the grave, it's also to remember the person. Right?
Exactly.
The word grave in the Greek, it means a monument.
Monument.
Or a
you hear that?
monument or memorial to perpetuate the memory of any person or thing.
Beautiful.
And in the root it means to remind, to be recalled, or to return to one's mind.
Yeah. Beautiful.
To remind oneself of.
Yeah.
That's what you do at a funeral.
Exactly.
You do that. You remember the memory of the person.
Yeah, he was like this
Yeah.
and did these things. Yeah.
He's and then you say he's laid to rest.
Right. Right.
And sometimes it's an embarrassing situation, right? Where it's, oh, this guy's a hard killer or whatever. Sometimes it's a good situation.
And
Yeah.
for our people, it's Hosea. What is that? Hosea 6 and 4?
Right.
4 and 6.
Lack of knowledge.
My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. Right? So these people, they didn't help us. They watched us go off more and more and more.
Yeah.
They assisted our death.
They're massacring us
Exactly.
every day.
The stranger that is within me,
Shall climb up above you. Yeah, above
You
thee.
shall get down very
and
low.
then the dogs lick the sores.
That's right.
Exactly. Beautiful.
And remember, it says Baruch, as it was your mind to go straight from the Lord, now being returned,
Seek him 10 times more.
Khan.
The scripture, he helped forward the affliction.
Khan. Yeah, he had forward affliction. Yeah. Khan.
At a
Beautiful.
time where the iniquity had an end and judgment had an end, right?
Say it again, speak up.
At a time where our judgment had an end.
Oh, Khan.
The affliction.
Yeah. After
Yeah.
chattel slavery, you
Yeah.
saw implemented the penitentiary system, black codes. What's that guy?
Yeah, Khan.
Willie Lynch.
Yeah.
He created black and white. There's no such thing.
Jim Crow era, yeah.
Yeah, Jim Crow.
And this shows you the Lord only loved Israel because these devils they've done this. These devils they've done this with all nations. right? The covering cast.
Yeah.
So they've done this priest.
Calling the Chinese people China.
Yeah, yellow.
That's so disrespectful.
Now people are attaching now people are attaching their identity to colors.
Yes.
Like crayons.
Yes.
Like a bunch of crayons in a
Yeah,
box.
that's right.
So so this shows you the Lord only loves Israel because the war that's coming, that's here, and it's going to get to the climax. The Lord said that He's bringing that war for what you did to Israel, not for what you did to the heathens. Even though what you did with the heathens was off.
Because remember, even the heathens, yeah, he did what he did with them, but he set them as taskmasters over us.
Yeah.
So the heathens got their, their judgments, but they also got benefits.
Yes.
Come on.
Like, one quick point. That's why, we're gonna take the Edomites and burn them up. We're not gonna put them in any graves. Okay, this was so and so. We're just gonna burn them and get rid of them.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to remember these guys. We don't want to remember. The only thing you're gonna have remembrance of, like Esau and Edom, is America. That's it. The monument.
And they won't serve a purpose anymore.
Yeah.
Right? There's no the Edomites were created to be the wicked. So there will be no more purpose for them since the Israelites are going to be perfect. There's no need for them.
And that's why they're one of the only nations who didn't get in their land. That's why they're a vagabond, a fugitive and a vagabond. They have no place. So where they gonna go? You know, they have to be burnt up.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they always had Edom, right? They always had Edom.
Yeah.
They didn't steal it.
Oh yeah. Right. It was given to them. Yeah.
Technically.
Yeah, from Isaac. The allotment.
Yeah, but just going into their characteristics, they go astray as soon as they be born.
Yeah.
Right. So if you know the characteristics of an Edomite, you have to ask yourself, what's going to be the purpose of them? The purpose of them for the first 1,000 years is to serve hardcore slavery. And after that, then when the kingdom is built up, which we don't know what that's going to look like, but it's going to be magnificent. The earth is going to be healed again. The water is going to be clean again.
You can ground.
What is going to be the need for an Edomite? There won't be no need.
It's gonna be a defilable place.
And we're gonna see. We're gonna see too.
1,000 years to unfix what the fuck they
Exactly.
In a short season.
Damn.
Yeah, and what they did in a short season. Yeah, God, that's a good point. Yeah.
Unfuck the earth.
Yeah.
That's all. That's a lesson right there.
Yeah, God. How fuck the earth.
How long? Remember, he had a little season.
Little
He
season.
fucked up the whole fucking earth.
Yo.
It's gonna take 1,000 years to reach back to where,
Yo. Yeah. Go ahead. And we don't know what will happen with the spirit, but we'll see. Because we know all spirits, come back, but we'll see. Right? But that doesn't matter though, because we're not gonna be like it matters, but like you mentioned, we're not.
doesn't pertain to salvation.
Yeah. Well, I just have to say that.
Secret things, huh?
Yeah. But
Secret things belong to the Lord.
We don't know.
but we're not gonna go off. That's the point. Our flesh, we're gonna be perfect. So even if that spirit comes back, it doesn't matter anyways, because we're not gonna go off.
We take their woman. We could kill all the men.
One might go too, though.
Who knows? We don't know.
Yeah. Well, you won't have any translucent people here. No more translucent creatures.
No.
We have a lot of red bones. Just breed them up.
Finish it up.
Verse 10, Revelation 11 and 10 says, "And they that dwell upon the earth shall rejoice over them, and make merry, and shall,
So what's that going into?
It says they. Go ahead. Read.
and they that dwell upon the earth shall rejoice over them."
Yeah, because it says that when the wicked are in rule, the people mourn. When the Israelites are when the righteous are in rulership, the people rejoice. So right here, we're going to be ruling at that time. So people are going to be
No,
rejoicing.
no, you don't know it. Barzal, what's that going into?
This is talking about the says the either dwell upon the earth shall rejoice over the ones that are like pretty much in rulership right now, or in the earth right now are gonna dwell. They're the ones that dwell. They're gonna rejoice over the Israelites because you have them in captivity.
So yeah, exactly.
It's really all the nations, though.
All
Yeah,
the nations.
It's really all.
But starting with the wicked.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, right. All the nations are usually having a service.
Because they know in their spirit,
They're gonna
Moab was in slavery, Ammon,
Yeah.
Esau, the Hamites. So when Jake is at the bottom, everything's fine.
Exactly. Yeah.
Everything's smooth. That's why you brothers very so often mentioned when Jake starts to say something, now there's a problem.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Now there's a problem. Well, how you guys people?
Yeah.
What's going on?
yeah,
Put you back to
Aren't you happy to be a nigga?
yeah, exactly. That's right.
Because we read that in Psalms 83.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
What's the scripture? You sell a boy for a harlot.
Hold on. You're right. Yeah. You go ahead. You already got it. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah.
Sell a boy for a harlot and grew up for wine, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, that was part of them rejoicing.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
in Proverbs too, Proverbs it goes into them rejoicing over us.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, Lamentations.
Lamentations 5 and 1.
Yeah, Lamentations. I apologize.
Yeah. Continue.
Right, continuing on. It says, Revelation 11:10 in the middle, it says, and make merry and shall send gifts one to another.
So what's that going into, my
Pretty much, they're celebrating. They're
The
celebrating.
gifts. What's the yeah?
They're going to give gifts to one another.
Yeah.
They're trading the Israelites during the slave trade.
Yeah, and yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Judah
basically.
suffered the most.
Yeah, well, yeah, all tribes really, but yeah, Judah, because really the over here, Gad and Reuben, they almost wiped them out completely.
In Joel 3, it says, and sold a boy for a girl.
Yep. Yeah, you just quoted it.
It says, because these two prophets tormented them that dwell on the earth.
Habardia, what's that going into?
The northern and southern tribe.
Khan. Yeah. Kingdoms. Yeah, kingdoms. Yep.
One more?
No, that's basically the point. That was the point. All right, so that's it. We'll close up. You got it, Shema.
So with that, we give all glory, honor, and praises to
Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushua, Bashem, Rakakadash.
say Kwame
Kwame Yashala.
Abba Babal.
Abba Babal.
Shalom to the hopeful elect.
Shalom to the hopeful elect.